After Alfred humbles Superman for blowing Batman's back out, he takes Bruce into hiding while Superman addresses the world leaders, vowing to find Batman and kill him. He teams up with Sinestro, but they get interrupted by Ganthet, who orders Clark to stop ruling Earth. But Clark refuses and says, "You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer." Ganthet leaves and Sinestro tells Clark that the Guardians will be back with a lot of backup. The Guardians take action by imprisoning Hal Jordan for siding with Superman, and they send the rest of the Green Lantern Corps to track Clark down and bring him in, ready to punish him for his crimes. Superman teams up with Shazam and Hawkgirl to stand ready for the arrival of the Green Lantern Corps, and Kilowog shows up, telling Clark that he will be taken to trial for his actions, but Cyborg uses the Watchtower to blast them to the ground. During the fight, Superman is suddenly knocked out, and he falls to the ground, and that's when Chip explains that he's small, so he can think small, and stop synapses from firing in Superman's brain. The Green Lanterns prepare to capture Superman, only for Chip to suddenly start bleeding from his head and get killed by the pink fuck Sinestro. John Stewart frees Hal, and they return to Earth only to find Sinestro fighting alongside Superman. Hal yells at everyone to stop fighting, and Sinestro repeats the same order saying, "There's no point in fighting," revealing that KSI has brought a shit ton of backup. Superman asks Sinestro what he's done, and Sinestro says, "This is how you win a war." The Green Lanterns decide to surrender, asking if they can at least take their wounded and return home. But Sinestro refuses, saying they can't be allowed to leave. Superman agrees with him, and Sinestro says the only way to end this is to kill all of the Green Lanterns, but Superman somehow hesitates, even though he has a higher body count than my girlfriend. So instead he takes their rings so they can be imprisoned. After the battle, Guy Gardner manages to escape and make it back to Oa, where he informs the Guardians that Superman has allied himself with Sinestro to rule over Earth, leading the Guardians to gather their forces and prepare for war against Superman and his Dick Riders.